What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Silent Hill F. In the last one, we fried our friend, and now I don't know what we're doing. Well, I don't know if she was much of a friend. She kept calling us traitor, so I don't know. So here we are. Just to know, as Sakuko's mother, I want to thank you for teaching my daughter. I wanted to apologize for what happened the other day on the field trip. It seems Sakuko caused a lot of trouble. My daughter has been that way ever since she was young. As a child, she always hated when we turned off the lights to go to bed, and she avoided dark movie theaters and tunnels like the plague. I mistakenly thought that she had overcome her fear of the dark. Now that she has grown up, I believe the reason her fear came back during the field trip is because she is unaccustomed to sleeping in a different environment. I gave her a stern talking to for behaving so shamefully at her age. She has since reflected on her behavior and is sorry for how she acted. Please accept both her and my apologies. I feel like I need to sneeze. So, there's something I wanted to comment on. There's a lot of traits in this of trying to put this the best way possible. There's a lot of, from what I've seen, um, from my from the person that I'm seeing right now with her, her children has autism, and there's a lot of things that's making it sound like some of these characters, or one of these characters at least, has those kind of traits. Now, like I said before, I may be reaching, but it seems like there's several traits like that in some of these notes, and this was from a lot earlier of a time period, correct? So, you know, back in that time, they just thought they were like really sick. Oh, she has a tongue. Or sick, or misbehaving, or what have you. So, I'm gonna work on my stamina. Now, it might be something completely different. It might just be a fear, like they were talking about, like fear of the dark and such like that, which... But, you know, who's to say? Like I said, maybe I'm just reaching. Divine water. Are we back in the school? Ow! But yeah, back a long time ago, well, even really not even that long ago, you know, they treated autism like it was an act of misbehavior, and, you know, something really wrong with the children that suffer from it. I can't read that. Oh, we're back here. Well, let's save because we know how this save goes. Nice. I hate the dark. It reminds me that I'm all alone. I'm the weird kid who's always by herself. I can forget my loneliness at school inside a classroom full of people chatting away. In the dark, however, it comes creeping back. The handwriting here turns erratic and emotional. I know the truth. I know what Haniko really thinks of me. She thinks I'm weird, just like all the others. I know it's true. I know she's making fun of me behind my back. Does she think she does she think they don't badmouth her about when does she think they don't badmouth her when she's not around? I can't stand the fact that she puts on a fake smile and acts like she's the only normal one, all while looking down on me. She makes me so mad. I hate her. I hate her so much. Good to hate though. Oh, hey. Losing out. Oh. Stop. Can't see. Hey, gym class, just looking at the gym clothes makes me depressed. They're holding a long distance race at school soon. I know it's just an excuse for them to watch me come in last and laugh at me. I knew how lonely I would feel if everyone just left me in the dust, so I asked Rinko if she would hang back so we could run across the finish line together. You know what? She said yes. I asked Haneko too, but she said no. She she said it's because she's in sports club and she'll get yelled at by the teacher if she doesn't try her best. Well, I suppose that makes sense if it's true. The handwriting suddenly turns erratic. But I know the truth. I know it's really because you don't want to be held back by a slowpoke like me. I hope Haneko trips and falls and breaks all the bones in her body so she can never run again. Hmm. It just sends me back here. There we go.
We made a promise to each other that we'd be together forever.
Rabbits. Sakuko loved rabbits.
Devil dog. Hey, that's that one place.
Only has rabbits as her friends.
Whoa. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I made my first ever friend today. Her name is Shimizu Hinaku. But Mr. Rabbit, she's my first real life human friend, so I'm a little scared. What if she throws me away and forgets me? I'm so scared of that happening. When I told my new bestest friend Haneko this, she said she'd never ever abandon me. Not ever. She promised me. But you know what, Mr. Rabbit? What if Haneko breaks her promise? What if she betrays me? What if she's lying? No, 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 no. I don't want to think about that. Haneko said she wouldn't ever leave me. She promised. I have to believe her. Because that's what friends do, right? They believe each other. Haneko, if you betray me, you'll pay. I'll make you pay and regret ever hurting me. Got it? Okay, now what was that? Oh, it's one of those. Oh, there's two. Cool. Oh, wait, that's just Whoa. The whole game was like, we don't know what's happening right now.
Alone.
I don't know if I flipped that switch or not. I don't know if I did. I think I did. My family has served as caretakers of Shrine for generations, but for the past few decades, the shrine's popularity has been on the decline. When it came time for my dad to become the head priest, he declined the role and got a regular office job instead. Mom and dad are always saying negative things about the shrine, that head priests are obsolete. Even my grandfather says that the tradition of upkeeping the shrine will die with his generation. I help out as Miko. I help out as a Miko at the shrine whenever an event's held. I love how dignified the rituals are and the way they make me feel like my soul is being cleansed. I'd like to be more than just a helper at the shrine. I think I'd like to become head priest one day. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Things are getting annoying.
You came for me. I'm scared. Please get me out of here.
Two must face each other as one to pray as a mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to level height as if they were reflections in a mirror as custom dictates. With the shading of light shall you condemn the past to the dark. Okay, what do I do? Hello? I thought you burned. Huh. No, that's not what I meant. Did I not do it right? Oh, here we go. Restraint lampshade. A lampshade found near Sasaku's cell. The design resembles something tangling. Talon lampshade. A lampshade found designed to resemble talons. was helping you.
I don't want to be alone! Hinako! Hinako, help me! Help me! Don't leave me! I don't want to be alone! Wait! Please don't go! We promised to stick together! You traitor!
I'm a little confused. We don't really play the part of the good guy, do we? Like, at all. Unless there's more to the story behind, what was her name? Sasaku or whatever? That we just don't know about. We're finally out, thank Jesus. Close that door forever.
Hey, partner. Guess this is the last time I get to call you that. Huh? That's weird. Where did it go? Oh, not a big deal. That's just what it means. Forget. My most prized possession. I wouldn't let anyone other than you touch it. I had a truckload of these notebooks. Filled up my entire closet. I worked my butt off on that kanji test so I could get this. Remember? First time showing this to you. How embarrassing. You really struggled to keep your first plant alive. Partner, I need to know what your final decision is.
Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The door shall not open to those who harbor regret in their hearts. Oh. Return what is lost. What's lost? Oh. What the hell was that? Well. God, more of these stupid ass doors. What? What in God's name is that? Can I even show this? Ow! Thanks for the assist. Bad thing is, I feel like I'm not, like, it's kind of like the same case as, uh, when I played through number, 2 remake. I'm not taking in the full appreciation for what it is, and I'm trying. I'm really trying. But I feel like it's gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna have to play it again.
Don't sweat it. I can wait. All day.
Do I have to go through another door? They did animate those really good. Won't lie about that. That's really good. Ah! The inside page was full of drawings. Haneko were drawn at the bad guys. Haneko. At the bad guys that the protagonist defeated. Moreover, in order to make the method of death even more bizarre than the manga's representation, they stubbornly added a lot of scattered blood and guts. Nice jump. Can I get through now? I got a lock. I don't know. Find out. Ah, fuck it. Nice jump. I mean, I don't have to. Alright, here we go. Oh no. Shoo.
You came back, partner. I wanted. It's alright. Whatever the outcome, I'll respect my partner's choice.
What the fuck is going on right now? I'm so confused.
It must be hard for you to bid farewell to childhood friends.
Yes. No. It had to be done. Soon as I could. I'm so very sorry. For what you just saw.
You need not apologize. I should be begging your pardon for forcing this pain upon you. Onward.
Shoo. Ringo?
Can I go back and get that sled? Probably not. Probably not. And I don't really want to, so. So confused.
How come? Shoo. The plan's to meet up. At your place, right?
I'm go.
There's just too many.
Don't stop. Wow.
Is that thing still chasing me?
Is what's still chasing us? There's
Maybe
so many
they
things.
have to get away from that thing.
Jesus. Charlie. Yeah.
Maybe they had no choice but to go on without me.
Maybe.
That has to be it.
Wonder if there's a new game plus. I'm gonna guess there's a new game plus. What the hell? Let me see how long we've been recording. An hour before, because I want to keep going, but that's gonna be really long as it is. Sorry, something urgent came up, so I can't come with you. Just trust me and continue down the path we decided. I'll get everything ready and wait for you.
Did they leave this behind?
Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm not making a whole lot of progress very quickly, but um the thing is I'm trying my best to take in as much time as I can and really try to understand what's going on. But like I've said many times, I'm not the best when it comes to analyzing clues and figuring it out and making sure that I know what's going on with the story. I try my best, but I don't always. But what it seems like, because at first I was like, she's just killing all her friends, and it looks like she has no remorse. But I feel like when she goes into that world, that other section of wherever that is, um, in a way, it's kind of like she's trying to rid herself of that past. I think maybe she thinks that the other people, Shu and I don't know. I don't know their names very well. I know Shu because that's the easiest one. Um, but maybe she knows that's not them. Maybe she thinks that that's not them. So getting rid of it is like moving forward. Um, and maybe that's why she's doing it. But at this point, it's all guesswork because we haven't finished it yet. But it is becoming very interesting. Um, it's dark, but it's not as dark as I thought it was gonna be. Um, I think that the story's gonna tell a much darker side, but um, it's it's very detailed. It's very detailed. There's a whole lot of layers um, in this story. Um, because it's not I don't think it's just telling a story of two people, which is very plain to see, of Haniko, and or however you say her name, and her friend, um, the one that she must have grew up and separated from, or just stopped being friends with, or whatever, and then that girl freaked out over it, and it hurt her, and she just, she became hateful about it. Um, but there's also Shu. There's also a story behind the motives and what's going on with Shu that we still have yet to discover. We can make a couple guesses at what's going on. I have a few guesses, but before we get to that point to really figure out what it is, um, you know, I'll just hold my guesses and a little bit. And like I said earlier, there with the dark and the earlier notes that we read, it seemed like they were trying to talk about like if one of them, to me, just because I've been around um, children and friends that do have autism, it seemed like there was a side story where they were trying to talk about that, um, and dealing with that and going through that, and if I remember, if I read this right, which I hope to God I did, but this is like early, like 18s or early 19s, so before they really had a good sense of what autism was. Um, so back in that time, they were sick people, or they were just bad kids, and that's not the case, as we know now. Um, but they were ignorant to that fact back at that time. So, and like I said, it just seems like maybe in a vein that could be um, a contributing factor to why she struggles so much, like with the dark and how the lights have to be on. I mean, yeah, I mean, it could go with the easy route of, well, I just don't like the dark. I hear voices, it's stuff like that, which is very Silent Hill. Um, the dark and to hear voices and stuff like that. But it usually comes after some pretty hard tragedy or dealing with some stuff. So I don't know. Like I said, I could be wrong, but we'll see when that time comes. Um, but that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully, I'm going to try to get these episodes up as quick as I can and continue moving forward. If you are watching this series, thank you so much for watching it. I really, really appreciate it. And I can't wait to keep going. This is a lot of fun. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.